Hey guys, what is up? Mike here, Laker Talk. Let's talk Lakers basketball. Let's talk about this game. Lakers get the win over Orlando Magic 96-87. I'm watching the post game right now. LeBron looks pissed off. Here's the thing. He's talking about, they're talking about it's hard to travel from the West Coast to the East Coast. Listen, these guys are human, and it's tough to do that, and it's tough to play up against a team like Orlando Magic when you know you're way better than that particular team. Why do I have the big jacket on, by the way? I had this jacket on at halftime. I made a food run. I'm about to make another food run, and this jacket is warm, and it's cold in here. But yeah, this jacket is super warm. I'm about to make another food run. I'm about to go get some Panda Express. It was a trip. I'm watching the replay. You can see LeBron. He looks, or not the replay, but post game. LeBron looks pissed off. He was pissed off at the end of the game, and also they just interviewed Anthony Davis, and he looks pissed off. But here's the thing: this game was sloppy. Yeah, the Lakers. It started off a little fun, like midway through the first quarter. We ended that first quarter 29-9 or something like that, up by 20 points. And long story short, we lost a 20-point lead. They came back. It was like 71-71 at one point in the third quarter. And kind of like was a dogfight for about like 2-3 minutes there. And got kind of scrappy, and it was just an ugly, clunky game for the most part. And we ended up winning 96-87. It wasn't really close too much at the end, but it was just clunky. There was no rhythm to this game. And basically, KCP hit a couple of big shots at key moments in the game, ended up with 15 points. LeBron James, 25, 11, and 10 for the game. Anthony Davis, in my opinion, was kind of low managing. Somebody shot me a tweet saying that LeBron James looked tired too. AD only had 16 and 12. And, to be honest with you, I'll tell you the 100% truth. I don't actually mind this type of game because it's a 5-game road trip coming from West Coast to the East Coast. It's a long flight, time difference. Everybody's getting acclimated. As LeBron just mentioned in the post game, the first few games are going to be kind of rough. I suspect. I mean, I've been to Orlando many times. I mean, if you live in Orlando, you know what I'm talking about. It's not the most exciting place to be. Okay, outside of going to Disneyland and stuff like that. I mean, I'm just being real. Driving on the highway, on the freeway, and seeing that arena is like in the middle of nowhere. In my opinion, it's not the most exciting place to be. All right, 45 minutes away from that place, you got Miami is about an hour away or something like that, right? An hour and 30 minutes, something like that. When you go to Miami, now that's a whole different scenario. You got parties, you got DJ Khaled, you're gonna have entertainment, you're gonna have celebrities in that arena, guaranteed. Friday night, also, I believe that game is a national TV game. We're gonna be up on that game, guaranteed. So this game coming in, I called this game a couple of times on Twitter. This is a scrimmage. It felt like a scrimmage game, and it was just a good scrimmage game, a good warm-up game. Nobody get hurt. Everybody go through their motions. Guess what? And you're going to have these type of games. And so what happens is when you have basically what happens with the Lakers is when they're not threatened by the other team, and they don't feel that the other team is a threat, or they just kind of feel themselves, right? Like, we're better than this team. This team is a young, high schoolish type of team. What happens is the Lakers don't play defense. They essentially wait to play defense, or they wait for the other team to miss. And so what you saw in the first quarter of this game, everybody was missing early on. Orlando was missing, and then we started to make some of these easy shots, easy dunks and things like that, and get these shots to fall. But nonetheless, the Lakers were waiting for the Orlando Magic to miss, and they were missing. That's how we got that lead by 20. Now, you carry that same energy into the third quarter. Again, we're waiting for guys to miss. We're waiting for things to miss. We're not executing on the defensive end. So what happens is when you have a team, an NBA team, that actually starts making buckets. So we're waiting for them to miss, and they start making shots, and we're going through the motions, and they start playing a little defense, and some of our shots stop falling. That's when you're going to get the momentum switch, and that's what you got in the third quarter. And they ended up doing that and making the game close. And then you got frustration because now you got guys like LeBron, AD, or whoever, coach and all that stuff. They're pissed off at the fact that, hey, you know what? It's kind of embarrassing. We're a team that's way better than this, and we had to actually scrap against this young team for a few minutes there. And then they started to get confidence. They started to pushing, and you got Jared Dudley having to kind of scrap and push guys like that. I actually like the fact that that little stint there where, you know, they were fouling and you know, you got Dwight Howard kind of pushing everybody, and then they push Dwight Howard, and then Dudley comes in and gets his little push in, and he gets thrown out the game. Now, good for Dudley to do that. That was actually good because it wasn't really needed. I mean, the Orlando Magic, they're just a young team. They're not a threat or anything like that, but it was good for Dudley to do that in that moment and push guys and go, hey, stop tripping. But nonetheless, very, very clunky game. Too many turnovers. 13 turnovers. I would have suspected we had close to 20. That's how I felt. Seriously, that's how I felt. It felt like we had more than 13 turnovers. But a lot of turnovers. Very out of rhythm game. Oh, one thing I'll note. So KCP with 15. LeBron James with his triple-double. Very, you know, I would say like a clunky, like kind of sloppy triple. Like these are sloppy scores. KCP actually shot well, 5 for 10 from the field, 4 for 7 from the three, ending with 15 points. But a lot of people made turnovers. Even Caruso was making some turnovers. Dudley with three pointers. Here's what I noticed is that this game, a game like this, when you have a lot of guys out, you have Kuzma out, Rondo out, and Vogel was playing some weird lineups. In my opinion, we really missed Rondo this game. Somebody tweeted out and was like, we missed Kuzma. I'm like, yeah, Kuzma would have got some buckets this game, but he wouldn't have been a stopper too. I think he would have meshed in with everybody was messing up. And so I think he would have meshed, he would have scored his buckets, but he wouldn't have been the guy that was going to control this game. I think the guy that we missed this game, we were missing Rondo. We were missing, it was clear and evident we were missing the floor general. You could see Caruso was trying to do that, but there were moments where Caruso was kind of out of his league a little bit in terms of really showing ball handling, running a pick and roll and things like that, managing the game, throwing lobs and things like that. Caruso's not there yet in terms of a really great, really good ball handler. The only other guy we got is Rondo, and Quinn Cook should be that guy, but he's not. His confidence is not there, and he just doesn't have the ability to do that. He's shown it, and Frank Vogel doesn't trust Quinn Cook. And Rondo is that guy that we really missed this game, and a guy where we're kind of limited on the depth chart, and we're playing everybody. We're playing, you know, Dudley, we're playing Caruso out there. We're playing, you know, Avery Bradley came back, and he's got to get his legs under him. He's not a ball handler. Troy Daniels not a ball handler. We really missed Rondo in this game. And so that just goes to show, like, how much we need Rondo, how important he is. But nonetheless, if it was another game where the energy level was skyrocketed high, obviously you wouldn't have AD scoring 16 points. You wouldn't have LeBron, you know, looking tired and things like that. So it was just, I think, human nature. First game, playing down to the competition in Orlando. Like I said, really nothing to do there other than go to Disneyland. But I know these guys aren't going to Disneyland. They're going back to the hotel to sleep. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. If I miss anything, I'll probably hit you guys up in the comments. Anyway, hit me up in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for commenting, liking, subscribing. As always, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MikeSportsLA. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll hit you guys up tomorrow with another topic, another video before we play on Friday. I'll holler at you guys tomorrow next video. Peace.